Since I have so much editing to do today, I thought I'll do a little video. So this is Silver Lake Park in Bristol, and I'm gonna just walk along the trails. I just went into the little visitor center over there. It's kind of neat. So yeah, but kind of wanted to show you this stuff. This is like their little garden. They have a thing here. I guess this is the observation for the birds, because there's some bird feeders here. So you have like all the different things, and they tell you what the little plants are, which are kind of cool. And then now I did a video, one of my first videos I did when I really started getting this channel going a couple years ago was across the road from here in Delhas Woods, which has World War II ruins. So yeah. But it's not really much to their thing. They have like a little place where you can see like all the different kinds of nature, little gift shop, nothing big. Funny thing is, I actually volunteered there years ago. Worked in the gift shop, and it was nothing like it is today. Actually, I think it looks nicer today, to be honest with you. And then this is like a little honey bee field, because you can see the beehives right there. So yeah, if you're allergic to bees, you might not want to come near here. And then this is their butterfly garden, which is just starting to bloom. I know, like, I planted stuff myself just recently, and it's starting to bloom, everything. In fact, the rain around here kind of helped matters. I'm gonna sit down for a sec because I gotta put something in my bag. But yeah, they got like all their different little butterfly things. There's actually, this is kind of cool, but if you look at theirs as opposed to that bird one, theirs are shaped like little butterflies that show you what the different types of plants are here. And they got some really nice plants. There's a little bird bath, I guess, because you do get some birds that come in here. That bench was a little low. And I'm still a little sore from yesterday, because yesterday I did a video in New Jersey. I still got to edit that. Oh, these are nice. I gotta see what those are. Of course, they got their work crews out. Nice enough day. So this trail that I'm going on is, they say it's like 3.5 miles. So yeah, I'm gonna get a bit of a hike on. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my Fitbit to where I put in that I'm going on a hike. Going on a hike. Little tribute to Philly Captain with his going on a scoot. And this is, of course, their, see, 3.5 miles. And if you go in here, they need to put some in there, but I have one, because I got one from the visitor center. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is a Girl Scout project. Kids Crawl Trail. Did not know about that. Now, looks like there's something over there. Like some kind of... Oh, it's an insect hotel. I don't know if I can get over there. I don't think I can. But yeah, there's a little insect hotel in there. And then you'll see these all over. These little, look like teepees. It's way beyond the trees. But yeah, you'll see a lot of those too. Good thing about this one is everything's more marked better. I know Delhas Woods, there's a lot of it that it's kind of not marked too well, and I didn't want to risk going over there today because it rained for a few days and I'm afraid the mosquitoes are going to be coming out. So yeah, did not want to do that today. I was just thinking about this. There's this guy I follow on Instagram. He's a comedian. His name's Chris Biggs. He's from Canada. And he had a couple of videos he did where he called it "Take a Fucking Hike" with Chris Biggs. Actually, he said take a fucking hike, but he bleeps out the F. So, yeah, I was just thinking about that. So this is "Take a Fucking Hike" with Life of Marie 267. And today we're looking at a giant tree. I was a little nervous because I saw a guy running. Little PSA time. Always be careful of where you're going, because this. And you know what? I don't feel like moving that, or maybe I will move it. Here we go. Just so nobody else falls on it. There you go, your new home. Yeah, you can see a lot of down trees. Some of them came down because, you know, over time, and some of them probably because of the storms recently. But they just leave them here to let them decompose into the wild. It's nature's way. Bad croc hunter impersonation, I know. Every now and then you'll see little creatures running around. A lot of squirrels. You'll see a deer every now and then. Interesting thing though, now that I'm talking about deer. This was maybe 2 years ago. My dad and I were driving down Bath Road, which is just way past these trees. And we're right there at where Delhas Woods, the entranceway to Delhas Woods is, and all of a sudden we hear this boom. And you know, my dad at the time, he's driving a big old Chevy Silverado pickup truck, and we hear this big boom. Well, here we look over, he hit a deer. I don't know if the deer survived or what, but it scared the crap out of me. And of course everything's all clearly marked. Yeah. So, yeah, well, down this one below is Delhas Woods, and then this is the nature center trails that we're on. Oh, I see what that is. That's a homeless camp. It's another thing. Because where we are, there's a lot of homeless people that end up living here. A lot of them camp out here at night because this park's open from dusk till dawn. So yeah. And then never been down this way before, but let's see where it takes me. Ah. Thought I saw some. No, I didn't. Yeah, but another interesting thing about this area is they used to use a lot of these woods for different things during the World War II era. In fact, Delhas Woods, right across the road, they had a couple of little things for the army, like a paratroop, there was a parachute tower and a couple of other things. That's more of the upper ends of the lake. This lake actually empties into another lake, just so everybody knows. Whoop. Okay, there's little steps, but I'm going to try to go up against the steps because I've had a few times where I have tripped on little steps like that. All right, I see some light. Must be getting near Bath Road. No, not Bath Road. God, what road is this? I can't think of the road name now, but I know where I am. Another thing is these trails do get a little narrow. Whoa, look at that drop. So you definitely want to be careful there. Also, there's debris everywhere, but it ends up decomposing into the woods. I'm trying to be careful because I just got near a downslope. Ooh, gotta be careful on that. Now, pull up. Yeah, I know where I am now. Now this actually goes out onto a street, onto a road I should say, but across where this little creek is, that's another lake over there. People tend to do a lot of fishing around here. I just saw a guy with fishing poles. Ooh, just saw a bird. So yeah, but up a ways is a housing development that was put in about 1950s or so. And then there's a few other things, Fleet Wings up around that way. They did a lot with airplanes around there. So this is where the trail picks up. So I think it's this way I gotta go. Yeah, that looks like some kind of development or something. Like I said, a lot of this park butts up against residential. So don't be surprised if you see life other than animals and plants. So yeah, definitely be careful. Oh yeah, I'm going the right way. Because the thing is, if you're uncertain, there are trees with like a blue paint on it. But also, if you look for these little signs, it'll tell you you're going the right way. I think I could do it. Made it. This is not for the faint of heart. I mean, there's a lot that's on flat ground, but there's also a lot that you have to climb up hills. So, definitely made it. This is not for the faint of heart. I mean, there's a lot that's on flat ground, but there's also a lot that you have to climb up hills. So, definitely, just so you know, trying to adjust my camera a little. Okay. Must be coming across where there's a little stream. Don't cross the streams. So this, I think, is going to be a tricky part of the trail coming up. Also, another thing is there are roots, as you can see, in the trail from the trees. So definitely keep as much of an eye on this as possible. Oh, I think I can manage it. But look at this. Look at how close this part of the trail cuts into the water. Yeah, I can do this. Now, I'm gonna see where I am headed next. Just ran into a guy that I saw on the other side of the lake. He was like, am I going the right way? Oh, I see the big hill he's talking about. Because he told me there were some steps and a big hill. So I see where he's talking about. So, but I told him too, because I've noticed it. If you see like blue paint on the trees, you know you're going the right way. So I think I'm going to go up. Oh, that's pretty steep. So let's see if I can make it up these steps. Kids, don't try this at home, because I almost slipped. All right, finally found my way. This was it. This is looking familiar. Trying to remember because I walked once all the way up to here. So yeah. Oh, look. It's either Donald Trump's hair or some pasta. You know, this reminds me. There was this news story out of Jersey a few weeks back. I gotta find it. But somehow a bunch of cooked pasta was dumped on the side of the road.
A bizarre, more than unusual mystery that has baffled a community in New Jersey tonight appears to be solved finally.
500 pounds of pasta. We're talking macaroni, ziti, spaghetti. It was all dumped near a stream in the town of Oldbridge for nearly a week now. The question of who left it there has consumed residents and police.
Until now, and we have some answers. Here's New Jersey reporter Tony Yates.
It took about 15 wheelbarrow trips to dump all this pasta. The questions and puns began almost as soon as these photos of the pasta discarded by a stream were posted online and shared. Who done it and why? It was Nina Joknowitz who posted.
The township has no bulk garbage pickup, and because we don't have pickup, we have dumps. The funny dump this time was pasta, which of course you all picked up.
Well, several people on the street, including Nina, say they know who did it, but they all circled the wagons around that neighbor. A sensitive situation, they say, a person they care deeply about and want to protect. We honored their wishes on that.
I remember because Joe over at Trans Video Productions, he had it on Facebook and on Twitter, and I actually put on Twitter because we're both fans of Friends. I said, "Boys, we're going in," which of course is a reference to when the episode where Rachel lost her engagement ring in lasagna before she had to go and give it back to Barry. And you know, they're trying to find it, and you know, Chandler looks at Joey and Phoebe and says, "Boys, we're going in."